Limited. On the 20 we're playing Muv-Luv again. And Muv-Luv Alternate just came out, which, yeah, we're still playing through it. I don't even know how far we're in, but it just came out. They were supposed to come out, which I'm looking it up real quick. I should have had it up, I did not. But as you just saw, I did catch this game, showing off that if you do save and then quit and then come back, it actually loads that save when you boot it up, which is amazing. How many games have I seen ever done that ever? Not many, I can tell you, not many. Also, there's also a sale for Muv-Luv going on too. We can get the first, I guess, 2 games for $60, 49 cents, and a week long it says, but that's not gonna help me much. Muv-Luv Limited is how much? Alright, came out the 18th, of course, September 18th, 2017, for the price of $39.99 US. The... Yeah, a little more expensive than Muv-Luv the original for some reason. Huh. Because it's a much more expanded game. Or longer game. Anyway, so yeah, by the way, if I sound weird, which I am noting that I am sounding weird, it's because I just got up and I'm recording this to upload because, well, I didn't get a chance to last night because I was feeling terrible. I still feel a bit terrible right now, but as you can tell, I can't record. It's just going to be hard for me to talk. Anyway, so, Marmo. On your mark, take aim at 100-meter target. Select their on full fire short bursts. Okay, what kind of reason? Small arms or what? Tuckaroo. Marmo. Dash fire! Oh! Whoa! I believe he forgot to take into recoil. My ears! And what's with this recoil? You weren't wearing, you know, ear protection? I mean, you don't exactly need to outside, but a lot of people still do. Even in the military. I'm already out of ammo, And did you hit anything? 100 meters! Is that, you know, it's a good distance. So this is what a world gun is like. Only dirt. You can't say this. I'm starting to break a sweat. It's all, or it's taking all I got just to hold it. When you're firing or just holding it usually. Because guns can be heavy. But I never had much issue with weight of airsoft guns, and I've used basically I've always used the most heaviest one with my MG36, which is pretty much real. You know, it's pretty much like the real one, except it's an AAG. It doesn't have okay. It has basically just tons of. It has a battery, has a motor in it, which is heavy. And then also I carry dual drum, which, by the way, this was when I was 13, and the gun's easily over 5 pounds, which is as much as a real gun. So yeah, and when I was 13. So yeah. Anyway, so Under Gun Fanatics always complained about how unrealistic guns are in TV and movies. Now I can see they were right. Yeah. Not to mention this is special alien killing gun made by people that have been fighting aliens for decades. I mean, I must admit, I haven't fired a real gun in like 20 years, so, and I'm 22. So yeah. But anyway, I've always pretended to, just never got around to it. But I did use airsoft guns for 10 years, which, you know, they don't have the recoil, but it depends on whether or not they have the weight, at least empty. But yeah. And the aiming and firing are the same stuff. Like, you're doing the same thing in air stuff that you would with a railgun. It's just dealing with recoil, bull ballistics, which are different from BB ballistics, or plastic BB ballistics, which, to be honest, it probably is harder to fire an airsoft gun accurately than it is a railgun, because railgun bullets are heavier, more accurate. BBs are much more difficult. And I am a good shot, more or less. So yeah. Alright.
何一気に撃ち尽くしてるのよ。しかも一発も当たってないじゃない。
Alright, so that's their validation uniform, I suppose. Which he's not wearing a undershirt with that. Huh. I mean, I guess we were seeing that. I mean, in the U.S. military, they wear, not only do they wear what I call drag kits, what the Marines like to call blouses for some odd reason. Probably because just to be embarrassing to themselves, but no, but basically, the U.S. military has a uniform like this, but they have a t-shirt underneath, with the t-shirt being the same color as the uniform. Like, for example, in the was first introduced around 2014 with the blue navy BDUs, and those are the blue shirts, obviously. And then the Marines have green or brown. The Army has gray, and I'm not quite sure of gray or green, like a gray or olive drab. And then the Air Force, I forget what they have, but they have a different uniform altogether, and they get theirs actually. Anyway, so yeah, Chishu, why are you bumping burning through your ammo so fast? And you didn't even land a single shot. That is a good point. Tuckeru, what did you expect? I've never done this before. Also true. And 100 meters too. I mean, I believe these are more or less 100 meters. Although, yeah, maybe. Like I said, 100 meters is a good range. That's that's not approaching sniper rifle ranges at all, or ranges where you need to have a scope. Well, you probably should have a scope, but no, it's a long range. It's beyond pistol range, unless you aim up, of course. And it is like medium range for an assault rifle, pretty much. Like medium long, if I'm correct, which I believe I am. Which probably think battles take place at 500 and 1,000. So yeah. Alright, take her. What did you? Oh, you say that?
なぜ引き金を引いたままにしたのだ。指切り転写の方法は習ったろう。連発で打ち尽くすのは素人の極みだぞ。
Maya, why did you continue to hold down the trigger? You have not learned the technique of firing in short bursts. Only an amateur would empty a magazine all at once, unless you could handle it. Which, by the way, what's the rate of fire on these things? He is using an assault rifle, yes, I presume. And firing, short burst is always a technique which you should learn in everything if you have a rapid fire weapon. For example, planes use it. In order not to just waste ammo, because planes have a limited amount of ammo, despite what some games think, or most games think actually. And you want to not go through all of it on a single target or in a series of opponents. Same thing with guns. Pretty much the thing with guns is, I mean, yeah, there are guns that are meant to be fired full auto and just empty the magazine, but those are typically machine guns, which you mostly have. What's the word for it? And that's stationary. Oh man, I can't say the word right now. Supported in some fashion. And even, I mean, that's some machine guns that you're meant to just hold on the trigger, but even then, firing short bursts is typically what most civilized nations do, is always firing short bursts. It's why the M16 is a 3-round burst weapon instead of being full auto. Because, well, the US military wants you know, this military trusts its soldiers better than what Russia does, but not, but it's just, it's always been a thing. Like, for example, when full elections were first being introduced, they could have used that. However, in the Spanish-American War or something like that, they could have used that, but instead they used breech loaders. Why? Because they didn't want their soldiers to expend ammo. But yeah, but anyway, so yeah, sorry for me talking weird today, but like I said, I just got up and I'm just out of it right now. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, like I said, most Western militaries fire in short bursts, and again, the U.S. military took an extra step by making its primary weapon be through round bursted. But yeah. So I mean, if you can fire for lots of fire for Alto, if you don't care about wasting ammo if you're a really good shot. The guy can always fire as fast as possible, but yeah. And short burst is for people that basically you fire a single shot if you want to be accurate and not waste ammo. You fire double tap, which is pull the trigger twice, if you want to, which is what Navy SEALs use, which is that's what you want to do if you want to fire accurately, but make sure you hit something because you fire 2 shots. And short burst is if you want, is in between full round bursts where you just want to hit something and don't care about ammo expenditure, but you don't want to fire single burst for again accuracy or for again chance to hit reasons. So yeah, all right, moving on. Also, Maya's wearing her undershirt, which she always wears. All right, so Tuckeru, did you hear what I just said? Question mark. He probably doesn't know what that means. I mean, he probably knows what it means now. They probably explained it, but yeah. Alright, so Tucker, I only meant to pull the trigger a little. How am I supposed to know this would happen? Yeah, you got surprised by the recall. Tucker, it was over in like 2 seconds. I barely had enough time to realize what's going on. Now, is he just saying 2 seconds, or is he really mean 2 seconds? Because 2 seconds isn't good enough time to let go, but yeah. But he was probably shocked for the first time firing a gun, as are most people who never fired a gun before. Especially those that are from cultures which don't fire guns, as in Japan. Or New York City, whichever comes first. Alright, so Miro. Pretty much what she said, Shiogane. Whoa, here she comes! And she's also wearing an undershirt. Okay. Marmo, what are you doing? Didn't you hear me say fire into your own burst? You tried. Tucker, I'm sorry, Which also, they're probably don't have much ammo laying around, just saying, if they're fighting aliens. And Japan, which typically doesn't have a lot of resources or protection power, it's cut in half. Pretty much. Also, there's trees here. Also, got that pretty much, so yeah, you probably don't have a lot of ammo. I mean, there's a reason why America can just expend everything it wants, because it has production power. It can instantly replace every round you use or every ounce of fuel you use, because in training at least, or in all situations, because of the simple fact it has less of it. It can make more. Like, for example, in Britain, I've heard that they actually that the armored vehicles have a fuel limitation. So when they get to expend all their fuel, they like doing it. Unlike the Americans, which I don't think we do. And even also another point towards that is the fact that the Abrams actually guzzles fuel like no one's business because it's a jet engine. Well, it's a turbine. It works differently than a jet engine, but it's the same concept. You pump fuel into fans, and basically you compress air with 2 fans, and then you use that compressor to well, they can't talk right now or think. Use the compressor to generate combustion by just putting fuel in that and then burning it. That's like the rough how a jet engine works, and I've only seen how a Abrams turbine works once or twice. So yeah. But it's different, so it goes with fuel, but I also can use many other fuels. But yeah. Alrighty.
フルオートなど戦場では弾幕以外の効果はないと教えたはずだ。その理由は
Well, as I believe I've already told you, full auto is useless on the battlefield except as pressing fire. Why is that? Waste ammo, but it is not useless to use full auto on the battlefield just it's not useless to use full auto on the battlefield. Sorry, I had the thought formed in my head, but my brain doesn't want to say it, neither does my mouth, and I'm talking weird right now for reasons which I don't understand, which probably because I just woke up. But anyway, so it's not useless. Again, it's good if you want to make sure you hit something and don't care about ammo expenditure. And suppressing fire, yes, that's what it typically is useful. Yes, but and also CQB, being able to fire that much rate of fire into somebody is someone that's in your face. That's also a good thing. That's all I want to say at all. But again, I'm just out of it right now. But anyway, so you're not to use ammo and to make more to hit, because the more you fire, the more, depending on how the gun's recoil is, the more it recoils and either goes up, like that, like that, like that, depending on the gun. This is M16 pretty much, by the way. Takaru, after the first shot, the recoil will throw your aim off entirely, unless of course you can handle it. Unless of course these are guns that you can handle recoil on.
そうだ。無駄に弾を撃つだけなら子供でもできる。気をつけろ。
Marvel, that's right. Only a child will waste bullets by firing at random. Be more careful. Are you saying that you can't fire full auto precisely? How did they be teaching you in the UN or in Imperial Japan? Probably the same lesson they taught people in Imperial Japan in World War II is that much. Understood.
もう前段発射なんて新ページ見たことはしないでよね。
So I think what? Okay, 2-0. Just please don't do something as amateurish as firing off an entire magazine again, would you? Takaru, how many times do I have to tell you that I am an amateur? Is that a question mark? Which also, the reason why I pointed the trees is because there weren't trees on the other side of the base. The trees here. Takaru. And also they said that the enemy, kind of wipes out everything. And I think that they wiped out this location too, and they just retook it back, or their presence in the nearby areas causes the plants to do it anyway. Alright, so Tucker, that I can do, it won't happen again. Darn. Dot question mark. Or dot, no question mark. Well, at least now I know how much the gun barrel jumps. If I can just hold this thing down, then yeah, that's good stuff. Normal. On your mark, take aim at 100-meter target. Sector on full, firing short bursts. You got this time. Marmo. Dash fire! Dear whack! Marmo, what pretty much she said, yeah.
教えるのは一度だけだよ。
Miki? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Churuzuru wasn't wearing an undershirt for some reason. Because she is wearing two, so that must be the standard issue then. Alright, so Mikai. I'm only going to show you this once, okay? No prob. I'm great at memorizing stuff.
物覚えだけはいいみたいだからね。
Chuju. Yeah, I guess your memory is the one thing you got going for you. Not that? Takaru. Oh, shut up.
あら、褒めたのに。
Chuju. Wow, and I was complimenting you too. I mean, she was. I didn't think that was a compliment. Of a jerk, I suppose, but still. Oh, that smile. Da da. Early in the morning. I mean, not early in the morning. It's not early. It's yeah. I actually woke up at like 1 and then basically dozed off to now. Partly because I can't speak right today. That really is the reason. You know, sleeping over. I sleep a lot because I'm sick at the time. But anyway, so alright. So okay, I'm gonna say this. Darn it.
照準の仕方知ってるよね
Okay. You know how to use the sights, right? Oh, that's a funny story for me. Actually, for the majority of my life, up till a couple years ago, I did not know how to use sights. And I was a good shot without not knowing how to use sights. Like, for example, the first time I handled a BB gun when I was in Boy Scouts, I did not know which sight to use. If you know how guns work, you know that it's actually terrible. But basically, I even asked, which side do you use? No one told me. I believe I did well. I believe I did well on the target, but basically, I was using either the front sight or the rear sight independently. Not both. You need to use both. You look through the back sight or look past the back sight, depending on if it's P or post, because Russians like using reverse for some reason, as well as other people, but as well as other places. But nowadays, I believe all people pretty much use peep and then post. Rear sight, you look through it, then you put the front sight in the middle of that, then you're good. However, I still don't like using sights. Pretty much, I'm a much better shot without sights, aside from for examples. Like, for example, I have a lever action, a classic, cowboy lever action airsoft gun, which is insanely high powered, and I have to use sights to that thing. I can't look past the sights. Basically, what I do is, for an M16, there's the handle, here's the front sight, here's the barrel going down, or let's try it like this. Here's the sight, there's the barrel. I look between them. I basically aim for the space in between the top of the sight, or top of the handle, and where the center line of the barrel goes. And that works for all guns for me. And even all weapon systems too, because I was using Sim Technique and Seal Beast, which is basically the premier tank simulator, and actually is a simulator which is predominantly used for military contractors or military. So yeah. And I switched to emergency, forgo the M1A2's ballistic computer pretty much, and just use, aiming my initial ability. So yeah. All right, so moving on. And then for playing, I do it similarly. Alright, so Tucker, don't you just look through the scope and put the center of the recoil on the target? That depends. If you're talking about just the scope, which you already have zeroed on the range, sure. If you're talking about a scope on, like a 4x scope, or not 4x scope, yes, 4x scope, but, an ACOG on an assault rifle, you might not want to just point the target at range, because simple fact that you might need to aim up because of bullet drop. However, a sniper rifle that is ranged, you don't need to, because the scope will take into account the range, or at least all the scopes I know of that do it, or should do it. But then again, at a different range, you need to put in different ranges into your scope. Which also is the issue I was having with Still Beats is the Abrams does automatically too. You point something, you laser designate it, and then the tank decides, you know what, I'm going to make it the best possible scenario for the thing. As in, gun all raises up, and even the turret actually aims to the side for you, which is pretty amazing. But yeah, I just can't. I can't with that system. I just can't. So anyway, I must aim up, and I must aim up. I must lead. I must adjust for all the ballistics in my head. I can't rely on machines for it. I just can't. Alright, so I know that much. Or Tucker, I know that much, but I know that much. I just don't know all terminology until I hear in class.
そうだから当然調整はしっかり行っておく必要があるんだよ
Miki. Micah. Yep. So obviously you need to make sure sights are zero before anything else, of course. Like what I was saying. Tucker, look through the scope. Line up the center of the cross of the target. And okay, no problem. Yeah.
レティクルそのものがずれてるといくら照準を合わせても意味ないからね。
Alright, start drinking water again. Expected her to speak longer, but well. Alright, so Kizuru. The article itself is off. It won't even matter how well you line it up. Yep. Tucker, yeah, I get that, but it's just really difficult because there's such tiny adjustments. Yep. That's a good thing. You don't want something to be... Oh, you want something to be like this. Instead of like this. Because there's more leeway in the adjustments.
じゃあ次は構え方。ちょっと構えてみて。
Okay. Good, okay. Next is the firing stance. Training the rifle. Tucker, okay. Very important. Every gun has the one stance it likes, or at least that's what I learned from my Marine cousin who was a bit of a drill instructor when I visited him when I was 16, when he was just getting out of the military. He basically said how he taught people how to basically get in the stance for aiming the gun, like you just said. And there was actually one person, one lady who was actually aiming a saw, a squad mech weapon, or the M249. I always find it awkward to say its designation, but yeah, basically she was holding it like a skeet-shooting shotgun, which is different. It works, but it's not nearly as good. So yeah. Alright, Tucker, okay.
まあアサルトライフルを構える基本はどれもそれほど変わらないからそれでいいんだけど、左手はもう少し手前の方がいいかな。
Okay, good. Well, all different ways of holding a assault rifle pretty much share the same fundamentals, so it looks fine. But you might want to move your left hand further up the barrel. That's a bit of a controversy, where you want to hold your hand on a gun. Some people like holding their hand closest to their hands as possible, as in, here's an M16, that's like the M16, this is the foresight, this is the foregrip, this is the magazine, this is the pistol grip, that's the stock. People like holding it here on the magwell, which is not a bad idea, especially if you want to have, fast movement with your barrel, basically being able to quickly move your gun around. However, I prefer holding my guns as far as physically possible. Why? Because I just like being able to control the barrel more, which is also another technique. But I like having mine as further as possible because I like being able to control it. I'll be able to controlling the barrel better. Because if you hold it right on the magwell, which is actually demonstrated in some Battlefield games, some Battlefield games have it the more traditional way, holding M16 like mid-center or further down the barrel, while some have it where you're holding by the magwell. I don't like it because you don't get as much control over the front sight. Basically, you move the entire front sight with your hand on the magwell, which I don't prefer doing that. I prefer, basically, there's more movement when you move your hand. It's weird. I don't like it. I much prefer having my hand next to the. I like using my reach as much as possible. Anyway, so alrighty. They were like this.
右手はグリップをちゃんと握って。あ、まだ引き金に指をかけちゃダメ。
There you go. Grasp the pistol grip firmly with your right hand. Don't put your finger on the trigger yet. Yeah, that's very bad. Never ever put your finger on the trigger unless you mean to destroy something. Ever. For any reason. Trigger, oops, my bad. Also, I find it a little interesting that Mikai, basically one of the more innocent ladies from the first game, is explaining all this, is explaining how guns work.
銃全体を体に引きつけるようにして。そうそう。どう？左手苦しい？
Not saying that you know, I'm not saying that people like me can't shoot guns or talk about guns in any way. I'm just saying that it's interesting because that's not what she was like in the first game, but the base game at all. But now she's, well, in the military, which is interesting. Again, that's fine. It's just, yeah, for her it's weird. For her it's interesting, and they made her will in this. Those are not the words I want to use at all, but they work. All right, so Mikai, make sure you pull the whole gun into your body. Yeah, I like that. How's that feel? Does your left hand feel strained? You basically want to. Basically, guns are meant to be pressed against you for the recoil, pretty much. So you can. So basically, your entire body can take the recoil, or your entire shoulder can take the recoil instead of not much of it, and basically the gun recoiling into your shoulder, which would be very bad for more high-power weapons. For example, barrel 50 cals are meant to be used on the ground with the gun full into your shoulder while you're prone. That's what they're meant to do. You can do other things, but standing up is typically you can't really do it because they'll knock you down. But yeah, I think I feel better than a little further forward. Oh, I get what you mean by strained. Because basically, if you stretch your hand too much, then that's bad. Because your hand feels strained and it's going to be more taxing on you than having it in a different position. Basically, you got to be comfortable when you're shooting a gun.
ならそれでいいよ。白金くんは体大きいからね。でも肘は極力体のそばに近づけて脇を締めなきゃダメだよ。
Mikai, that's fine since you're so big, Dada. But you need to talk in your elbows closer to your sides, okay? Wait, she's the small. We still haven't seen the gun yet. Wait, Yes, we have. We've seen it. You remember those UN guards? The MPs at the beginning of Unlimited. They definitely had this rifle. We just saw the barrel though on their stock, I think. I gotta go watch that again, or we can just, reload that safe. No. Okay then. Like this. Question mark.
あんまり前を持ちすぎると肘と脇が甘くなるから。フォアグリップの握りの甘さが銃口のブレる原因になるんだよ。
Yes, about that drinking some water and put dry mouth into my mouth. Alright, so Mikai, if you hold the gun too far forward, you won't be able to brace your elbows to your sides. And you'll need to grip the handguard firmly or the muzzle will shift. Yep. Okay, got it.
あとは反動に慣れるだけだね。そうすればほぼ確実なサイティングができるよ。
Okay, good. Now just have to get used to the recoil. Once you do so, you should have no problem firing the gun, which is true. Also, the patience she's making when describing this stuff, but she's generally happy, so that's nice. Again, I'm not fitting that uniform she's wearing, but it's fine. Let's see. You've got the same gun as me, Tama. So if I get these basics down, I should do just fine, yep? If you can shoot it, you probably can't too.
そうそう。
Mikai. Uh-huh. Yeah, exactly. You go. Ha! Ho!
銃振り回さないでよ。危ないでしょ。
Stop swinging your gun around. That's dangerous. Yeah, it's again the whole don't. And also, there's To go Blisty, don't put your finger on the trigger unless you mean to fire it again or destroy something. Don't point at that stuff you don't mean to destroy either. So yeah. Think we got it. I was just practicing how quickly I could get into my stance, which is fair. But typically you want to do that without the gun loaded. Is the gun loaded? No, I'm not quite sure.
スピードをつけるのはいいことだよ。撃つときは、あ、そうそう。撃つときは素早くやらなきゃダメだよ。
Okay. Being fast is a good thing. Make sure that when you shoot, oh shoot, yes, exactly. You need to make sure you can take the shot quickly. Yep. Ha! Told you so. Wait, that you're supposed to say. That's how you spell told you. Told you? Really? You know what? I'm trying to think of how I spell I know how to spell that. It's told space yeah. Told ya. First time I ever saw a spell like that. I think I should that wrong or not. Probably not. But I know. I don't know English very well.
調子に乗らないで。じゃあやってもらいましょうか。
Drew, don't get cocky with me. If you're such an expert, why don't you show me? There, you got it. All again. We actually got reminds me of my sister. Now that I think about it. Now just you watch, dot. Or Tucker, just you watch, dot. First of all, gotta get into my firing stance, dot. Time to grab the handguard. You gotta do your stance while grabbing a handguard. Oh, I mean, I can somewhat envision that working, but still. Save, okay. Well, I did that. 1. Keep my left elbow tight to my body, dot. 2. Hold it gently with my left hand, dot. Fuck you. Oh. Oh, they're testing you. Okay, that's why the quick save was there. Alright. I did myself think you. No, yeah, that's a click on that, but no, that's what I meant to click on. A little faster. Alright, there we go. Oh, actually centering it. Okay. 3. Alright. Which order did they say? What did they just say? Okay. I guess you launch for stall, I gotta get my firing stance, time to grab the handguard. Okay. It's early for me, so I'm not quite. I think I remember what they said in what order. I mean, I purposely gotta hold it gently. Well, actually, I know the stance they're going for now. Basically, they're going for a stance where you're shooting from the side with your left arm being supported by your hips, pretty much. That's what they're going for. That makes sense. Now that I think about it. My already putting a handguard, so I would say keep left elbow tight to my body.
様になってるじゃない。
Here's you. Wow, that doesn't look that bad. Dude. Now I'll just pull the gun up tight to my body. How's that?
できて当然でしょ。
Oh, whatever. You don't can do that. Really? I mean, true. True.
それじゃあそのままあそこの的に向かって撃ってみて。
Alright. Try shooting at a target over there. Through that one, right? Let me edit. Alright, two options. This one's a bit obvious, or this is a bit obvious this time. Either option 1, take that, or B, or option 2, steady. Actually, what was the other options? We can read them. Alright, first option was keep my left elbow tight on my body, and the second option was hold gently with my left hand, Sorry, I forgot to read that, okay. Definitely steady your sight first, or steady your aim, then you shoot. Here, aim. Okay, through, okay, aim to the scope,
ちょっと何やってるの
You. Wait, what are you doing? Let me. Through, huh?
言われなかった素早く撃てって
You. They were literally discussed that you need to take a shot quickly. You mean it's slow? I mean, for the first time hitting the target, I'm pretty sure it wants to take it slow.
全然ダメ
You're much too slow. You're what?
構えが良くたって慎重すぎるんじゃ意味ないわ
You. Your sight is fine, but there's no point if you can't shoot it. Give me a break,
三剣の顔に泥塗ったら悪いと思わないの
You're trying to embarrass Mizui? Wait, GTX, I can't move my tongue when my mouth. Alright, we're in that position. Alright, huh?
せっかく彼女はあんたが教えればそれだけ成果を出す男だって言ってくれたんじゃない
She's the one that stood up for you and said you were a fast learner, remember? He's doing it. It's his first time shooting a gun accurately. You want him to rush it?
しっかりしなさいよ
We'll get back together, alright? Oh, lay off, would ya? That's plenty fast for me.
あのね白金くん点数競技じゃないから的には当たればいいんだよだからとにかく素早くなの
Okay, but listen. Shugane-kun. Wait, I'm supposed to say that. Alright, this is an accuracy contest, so as long as you hit the target, it counts. Speed is valued over anything else. Remember, these are Imperial Japanese. Yeah. Because here in America, at least up till the 1800s, we kind of fire guns accurately. We take our time and we fire our guns to make sure our first round hits. And especially for a first time shooting, you want to take your time. You don't want to be so fast, be sloppy. You can do that. Besides, how they really think that Shinige will Shirogane will, kind of fire accurately the first time if he fires fast. You can do that. Well, you won't be able to do that.
そう狙いをどんなに定めたって敵が逃げたらもう終わりなんだから
You're right. Well, however precise your aim is, it doesn't matter if your enemy escapes. Aren't they, like 2 meters tall? And much wider, and a bit wider, and a lot wider than us? And those are the small ones. In other words, to shoot the enemy and hit them before they get away.
そういうこととはいえそう簡単に次があるとは思わないでね一回一回を大事にして
Dude, that's right, don't assume you'll get a second chance. Make every bullet count. Take got it.
ちなみにねライフル弾は距離が離れるとそれだけ上に添えるからね
Okay. Oh, and by the way, dash rifle bullets will always curve upward at long ranges. Why? Which that's actually a nice point. Because basically, when they say rifle bullets, they mean rifled bullets. Because you know how there's rifling guns make the bullets spin? Well, when the bullet spins at longer ranges, the spin actually overtakes. Basically, the spin overtakes the trajectory of the bullet. Basically, it starts curving like this. Keeps moving up with the spin. Even like this. There we go. So that's another thing to ballistics, which you don't really think about it. Which you don't really think about. Which is mainly a sniper thing. Yeah, you'll rarely have to fire a gun and actually see it in action. Because you can't really see it in action. Sorry, when the it gets blurry, it's weirder. Also, I talk my normal tongue, although I can't move it as much. All right. There, good to know.
だから初めから少し下を狙うといいんだよ
Okay. So it's best to aim a little lower to compensate. True. And if they're at close range, you don't gotta care about much things actually.
当てることが第一目的ならお腹を狙えば絶対どこかに当たるから問題ないよ。とにかく相手のどこかに当たればまずはいいわけだから。
Okay. Well, no, that's hitting them is your first priority. Try to aim for their tummy. Yeah, like I was saying before. You're bound to hit something. As long as you hit him, that's a good start, Dot. Yeah. It's probably those targets are round and they're probably rifle targets. So I mean, the stomach's probably hard to do. But that's actually a really good strategy. And actually, it's oddly enough, you know, back in the day before I learned the virtues of shooting, you know, of shooting to wound with, or shooting to injure with, shooting at shoulders, legs, arms, what have you. In Battlefield 2, I actually I used them on ground, which I call the headshot medic, because I always wanted to go for the head. As in, if you aim for the chest or something, the same is true for many automatic weapons which I've used. The recoil will actually send your gun upwards towards the head. So yeah, like you said, if you aim for the stomach or the tummy, as you called it, you're going to hit the stomach area, the ribs, the shoulders, or the neck or head. Below gruesomely, but that's the point. So yeah, actually very useful if you're using full auto as well. If you go full auto on a weapon that's meant for it, it's going to go up like this, or might just be able to, and the recoil will go backwards side to side, and that's the way you're going to hit something. That could make sense, Dada. Aim for the tummy, huh? That a quick part. Using such a cutesy word when you're talking about blowing enemy guts out makes the whole thing feel even creepier, Dada. Yeah. I guess it shouldn't be a surprise that they're training fine in the war after all.
でもその辺の感覚は実際に体で覚えるしかないよね。
Okay. Anyway, just remember that practice makes perfect.
そうね。なんだかんだ言って物を言うのは経験よ。
She's right. That really makes what really matters is experience, indeed.
才能もあるに越したことはないな。
Alright, that was the lozenge. Thinking hard to swallow out there. Basically, there's a point where we can start swallowing because you're not meant to chew the lozenge. You're not meant to chew dry mouth lozenges because they're supposed to just sit in your mouth, making your mouth wet. So yeah, you're not meant to chew them until the last bit, I think. Alright, by the way, so yeah, they're right. That's why you see, you know, soldiers and police at the range a lot, or at least the movies like pointing that fact out, because the more practice you get in shooting your gun, the more accurate you'll be. Same exact thing for everything pretty much. The more practice you put into something, the more experience you get, and the more better you'll get at it. So yeah, I mean, actually, and it will apply in the video games as well, as the more time you shoot a weapon in the video game, the more custom to the weapon you get, the more experience you get, and the better you'll be with it. So yeah. Alright, so Maya. Although it certainly doesn't hurt to have talent and wealth, that
Mitsurugi-san.
Okay. Pretty much what she said, but oh, Mitsuri-san.
玉瀬、そなたの狙撃を見せてやったらどうだ。
Maya, Tamase is that's how you say her name. Perhaps you should demonstrate for him.
そうね。いいお手本がここにいるんだから、それがいいわ。
Chizu, good idea. She's a perfect model. Go ahead and show him. Think Tama's a model shooter. Did I see? So Tama's a sniper, huh? Which definitely is probably a good idea because of her, you know, because of her, how am I say this? Because of her physical stature. that kind of lines up with her doing archery in my world, but, yeah, pretty much. Tucker, how far of a range do you normally aim for slipping practice?
少なくとも200や300メートルは狙撃と呼ぶには短すぎる距離だな。実際、綾峰もあそこで200メートル先の的を狙っている。
Maya. While firing at 200 or 300 meter targets would hardly qualify as sniping, in fact, Anna mine is already aiming at 200 meter targets over there. Oh wow. Which I'm pretty sure it's the targets behind our head. Because those are more like 1,000 or below 500 to 1,000. Which, by the way, I should mention, I'm not very good at distance. I'm not very good at associating distance with a number. I'm good at associating distance with a distance. Like short, medium, long, mid to long, sniping. You know, I'm good at that. I'm just not good at associating numbers with a certain distance. Never happened. In which it makes things more weird because I'm very good at shooting at long range through just knowing how my gun works. Like I can tell you everything pretty much, but I can definitely use it well, and can tell you how that gun would work in my own type of category. But yeah, nice to take her over that. So she is.
そうね。だったら500メートルはどう？
She's you indeed, Dad. How about a 500 meter one then? Which, by the way, but you know, 1,000 meter, 1,000 meters might be a little too much for sniping. Well, general sniping, that's full world record breaking, 50 cal using, or just long range sniper using that. Because I'm trying. Let me look it up real quick. What the world records were for sniping? Which there's two. Well, there's a modern one, which is used by a sniper rifle, and then there's the one before it, which was a World War II one with a pair of 50 cal machine gun. Because 50 cals go very far. So let me look that up quick. Oh, not Barrett, but Browning. Hold on. I believe world record sniping is around. Browning. Break this more work for you, just cheat. Use Wikipedia, which you are. Or at least find that page you were looking for. Okay, when rolls it? Where are the sniping records? Okay, yeah, 2000, okay. Yeah, basically, 2000, basically, yeah, over, like, yeah, basically, over 1,500, I want to say, is extreme range, as in, you need a 50 cal if you want to do it accurately, and even then, the majority of the time, you know, the majority of the time, no one will actually do that. 1,000 is pretty much, I think 1,000 is pretty, is, for sniping, is your more general distance. But yeah, 500 is not much, not worse than that, because 500, like I said, is tank battle range. And to put in perspective in World of Tanks, 500 meters, it's the size of a map. So, yeah. I mean, yeah, World of Tanks, and World of Tanks War Tank battles accrue at a very smaller range, but still. Alright. Alrighty.
やってみようか?
Okay, why not? Also, I should mention that she's using a sword rifle, isn't she? No way. Tucker with dash. Whoa! Look who's this confident now. That's so weird. I mean, I believe it, if she wasn't all that confident. Alright. Tucker. I mean, it is a different world, so of course things will be different, Donut. would be in trouble if she got stage fright in front of the beta. And by we, I mean me.
タマセ直々の手本だからな。そのぐらいが良いのかもしれん。的はあれだ。
Oh yeah. For a light demonstration of Tamasa's skill, I believe that that'd be more appropriate. Target shall be that one over there. And which one of that? Again, I'm pretty sure it's that one. That's something we can't see in the background. Wait, what? Target looks like a grain of rice from here. I mean, you are using a scope. Grain of rice with a, with iron sights. That's that's beyond, that's beyond iron sights. Basically, the thing about iron sights is, and I don't sights. I don't like any kind of sights, to be honest. I do prefer iron sights or holographics. I don't like scopes very much, but that's just some experience of me playing Airsoft. Those are just my preferences. But yeah, basically, the thing with iron sights where you want to get a holographic sight or an ACOG or a scope, an actual scope. I was thinking a scope, a good idea. Is that if the target you're shooting at is the size of your sight or less, you can't really see it anymore. So yeah. So, but Tucker was thinking about aiming the scope, so I'm pretty sure she has a scope as well. Which we still haven't seen these guns. I want to see what these guns look like. A nice, good, full profile. Alright, so Tucker, you gotta be kidding me. Tucker, that one seriously?
そうだ。
Maya, yes.
じゃあ始めるね。
Okay, I'll go set up then. Tucker, okay,
あそこまでの遠距離だと、より銃を固定するためにブローンで構えた方がいいね。
Okay, for a long distance shot like this, it's better to go into a prone position to stabilize the gun, indeed. Although again, me being weird, I prefer to stand up to shoot. Like being prone doesn't really help me very much, because I can aim with the gun. Basically, when the gun's swinging in your hands, I can aim with it. Prone takes out like the fun for me, but prone's not too bad. Like for example, in Sniper Elite, I always shoot from standing up, and I hit everything. I pretty much hit everything I'm aiming at, pretty much. It'll give me a bit of exaggeration, but you got the idea. Alright, so Tucker, prone position, what's that?
地面に伏せて撃つことだ。
Maya, is a fire position in which one lays down the
こ
ground.
の時、ただ伏せるよりは、右の膝を曲げるイギリス式のプローンをした方が楽なんだよ。
Okay, rather than just laying flat on the ground, I recommend the English style prone, where you bend your right knee. Yeah, it's what you typically see in video games, which I didn't realize there was any other kind. Here, why?
この方が呼吸が楽なんだよ。左足がストッパーになるおかげで体も固定できるし、何より次の動作に移るのが楽だから。
Okay, it's easier to breathe that way. You can still brace against your left leg, and most importantly, it's easier to change positions afterward. Yep. Tucker, you don't say.
それじゃあ行くね。
Okay, here it goes.
アサルトライフルの昇降径弾は弾頭部が軽すぎてな。200メートルも離れると風や木の葉に当たっただけで弾道が変わってしまう。
Man, the assault rifle's full caliber rounds are rather light. After 200 meters, the trajectory can be affected by the wind or even by passing through foliage. Yeah, for example, the M16 uses. Basically, if you don't know what an assault rifle is, an assault rifle is a low-caliber version of a battle rifle which propels intermediate cartridges. As in, for an assault rifle, the bullet is a pistol round, and the cartridge is more or less a full rifle round. Battle rifles is a bit different than that. I believe a battle rifle, it's a full rifle round, and then there's a fuller cartridge. So, like I was saying, M16, for example, is actually 22, just with a rifle cartridge. Yeah. And 22 acts like a 22 does, except with the M16, since it's so powerful, it actually spins in the body, which is why the Russians threw away their threw away the AK rounds, which just passed through somebody. Well, passes through brakes and everything. The 16 can't really pass through anything but the human body. And they basically switched out with the AK-74 and later to be basically M16 bullets or M16 cartridges. So yeah. Finally, and basically, long story short, SR4 rounds based on the caliber can be really small, and basically smaller pistol rounds. Alright, so after 200 meter, oh yes.
それが距離が離れると弾がそれる原因よ。
Sure, that's why bullets tend to veer off target at long range.
完全無風という条件下でもこのライフルでは300メートルが限界だ。
Oh yeah. Even on their perfectly calm conditions, this rifle is only accurate up to 300 meters. And then after that, you get into basically after that, you get into extreme range where you either gotta get lucky, you gotta get good, or then you gotta get dumb. Either of those three. Play all three if you can. True. The 500 meters is impossible, right? I mean, there's definitely some wind blowing. Yeah, if you're a good shot. Oh, well, by good shot. By good shot, I don't just mean, oh, good shot. I mean, amazing.
無理なら手本にならん。理論より経験がものを言うということをより実感できるぞ。
Maya, it wouldn't be an demonstration if it were impossible. This should teach you that experience speaks louder than theory. Yeah. Da. I'm not gonna say it.
これを。
Alright, easy. Binoculars will help. Yeah, binoculars? Question mark? That's better. Oh, what? Dead center. It's a bit off, but it's dead center. Tucker. Holy dirt. It's dirt. That's dead center. Yeah, I mean it's a bit it's a bit lower, but again 500 meters from this rifle. Yeah, that is good. Nope. Well, but that's just how guns work. Guns aren't perfectly accurate. They're not lasers. Tucker. Yep. Tucker. But that's really good. All right, so. Every time I hear a gunshot, another hole appears in the target, and all of them are inside a bullseye. Yeah, that's pretty much how things work. Hey, can you do all that?
そうだとすると、少なくとも玉瀬の数倍は努力せねばならんな。玉瀬は才能に恵まれているのだ。
My, even assuming we could, we would need to work several times harder than Turkme. She was this blessed natural talent, yeah. I know the feeling. Across your Tucker, I see that.
その玉瀬だって努力してこうなったのよ。
Yeah, like I was saying, she's shooting at extreme range, which to me, that definition of what that word is, which I pretty much don't know, which pretty much is the word I use, is it goes beyond the manufacturer's range and what any person usually can push it to. Extreme range is beyond what the gun should be able to do, but you do it anyway. Actually, I believe that term actually being used, that's why I'm using it, but yeah. Alright. Sure. That said, she even had to work very hard to get to this level. Mickey, what she said. Also do that.
玉瀬はね、昔すごい上がり症だったらしいわ。それを努力で克服したのよ。
Chizuru. Pimasune used to have a very bad case of performance anxiety. It took her a great deal of effort to overcome it. Figure what? Wait. Hold on. He said my way. So then Tama did have a problem here too. He's overcame it.
私でもできたんですから、白金くんも大丈夫ですよ。
Okay. And if someone like me could do it, you should be able to use it just fine, Shuro-kan. The girl. Yeah, I'll do my best. Oh! No connection, oh well. Yeah, that didn't work for you, did it? The girl. Hoorah! Yeah! There you go, folks, you landed the third SG of the afternoon. Girl, that a hork. Look at all that blood, all the humanity. Girl. Or, well, not the girl, Kay. Up we go, Darn it, this is no time to be narrating my own suffering, ow, ow, ow. Girl, ow, 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 exclamation point, let me go, man, I give up uncle. Okay, okay, so she's the melee expert of the group. The girl, were you trying to break my bones or what? Okay, yep. Girl, what? Exclamation point, question mark? You could have just pretended it was next in Dada.
関節は決めたら迷わず折らないと。
Okay. Once you get them in a hole, you keep bending till something snaps. I remember they're fighting aliens, which are generally taller than them. So it's hyper aggressive makes sense. What would you? How would you be able to get in melee contact with these guys? And then wrestle them? But I suppose the reason why there is stuff like the reason why they did train this in this world is just probably tradition or tradition at this point. This Vietnam military has been working for the last 100 years. And I'm saying that we're last 50 years before the aliens came, so why change it now? We're I guess 100 years by this time. Small arms and I don't know, it's been small arms for 2 centuries before this point, but now I'm talking about. Well, for a little bit. And now they're fighting aliens, which they might as well train for the ability of a conventional war. Or are there conventional enemies about, like rebels or something? Huh. Or I guess they could just be for tradition. It's just how they've always changed, so why change it? And there's always these one games they do get to melee contact with a beta, which there might be smaller betas who you would get melee contact with, so yeah. What kind of martial arts is that? Okay, that's the military kind. That aims to kill. That. Yeah, but I'm training. And also, I never heard of a military martial art aiming to kill. I mean, you're fighting to the death, yes. But you don't say that in training. You don't say that at all. You may be doing that, but you don't. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you just don't. Da. Okay. You dead? Might be best to say it. Nigger, I'm alive! You should have said that. Nigger, ow, da. Okay. Oh, she's looking remorseful or crestfallen or something. Okay, da. Nigger, is it just me or you look disappointed? Nigger, I mean, Kay. Da, just you. Nigger, I don't buy that. Okay, da, you wanna go another round? Nigger, knock it off! Why are you doing martial arts in the first place? Aren't swords good enough in close quarters combat? I mean, Japanese and officers in the Imperial Japanese army did carry katanas, but they still did martial arts. That was just mostly for show, and if they wanted to get crazy up in the place. But yeah, and also for honor and tradition as well. But yeah, I mean, in modern militaries, you don't have swords. You have knives. or bayonets on your guns to make them spheres, but that's about it. I mean, yeah, cavalry had swords up to World War I. Even the U.S. cavalry had swords. Oh yeah. But I mean, you know which? I don't know if the Japanese military officers still carry katanas or not. I'm pretty sure they don't. I mean, I never heard of them doing it, or I never heard of the Japanese Defense Force doing that. I knew that was a fact. I knew that was a fact of the Japanese or the Imperial Japanese Army, but still. Huh. Figure our next mission would be nice. Okay, why? Figure, don't ask me, I'm asking you! Okay, you are? Figure, yes I am! Alright, sure grenade, that's enough, quit your screaming! Tucker, why I'm the only one getting the blame? I guess because you suck. Tucker, this isn't fair, Dot. Tucker, besides, this stuff only works on people, right? Okay, Tucker, so it's basically useless, right? Okay, we might end up finding humans too. That's what I was thinking. Tucker, what? Okay, Tucker, what did you just say? Okay, question. That's fine. Yeah, that's been guns before. Hey, what do you mean we might fight humans? Okay, that's because we're in the military. But our jobs is to fight the aliens. Okay, it's not that simple. Wait, isn't it? Maybe I'm an idiot for asking as a mind to explain something, Dot. I have no idea what she's getting at. Okay, Dot. Anyone home? Dot, question mark? Okay. Dot, sure, come on in. You can't just make everything a joke, you hear me? Okay. Dot, oh, I can't? Of course not! At least finish your thought before starting to mess around. Wormhole, that's enough, Shirogane. You owe me 10 clicks. I'm pretty sure she's not talking about flying yet. Why me, not her? Wormhole, that you want to run in full gear too? I'll go get started. Yeah. I guess they're like backdog in this organization. Through. Tucker. Huff. Huff. Ooh, it's over. Keep saying that word and I can't immediately convert it in my mind. Yeah, again, I'm off it. I'm feeling better at least. Alright, so I just gotta switch around one letter. In. That must be an in. But yeah, it's hard. Darn it. Dot. At this rate, I'm gonna be more fit than the rest of them. Dot. Takaru, okay. Why do I keep saying? I wonder why I keep calling her Takaru. Okay. That, are you alive? Takaru, yeah. Okay. That the armies are going to have to fight people too. Takaru, okay, no exceptions. Takaru, okay. That, sooner or later. Takaru, I still don't know what you're talking about. Okay, anyway. Dash touch. Here, huh? Yeah. Okay, Now, Takaru. Wait, what are you doing? I'm pretty sure I don't have a fever. Your hands sure is cold that it kind of feels nice on my forehead after all the exercise. Okay, investigating. Takaru, investigating what? Okay, huh? Oh, look at that. Your eyes. Why are you acting so surprised?
大変
She's shocked. I never seen she's shocked before. Okay, Dada, this is terrible. Tiger, no, I think quit trying to grab me. Okay, Dada, potty pooper. Tiger, are you serious?
で分かった
She's serious about not being serious. She is good at defense. Wow, okay. Okay. Dada, anyway, understand now? Tiger, not in the slightest, I'm completely lost. For one thing, I don't even know what she expects me to understand, Dada.
覚えた方がいい
Okay, Dada, you gotta learn this stuff. You're Mashoshi mean? Okay, Dada, yes. Tiger, Dada, why do you say
どう
that?
してだと思う
Okay, what do you think? Quick saved. Okay. Is that while to be saved? Yeah, okay, we have two options, because if we find people someday, or two, because it's like I mean, both are technically correct. As you might be finding people someday, you might need to learn how to see their face by, you know, doing, by pinning them, or by wrestling them to the ground and, you know, not killing them with bullets. Yeah, I'm gonna say because we're finding people someday, because that's what we're talking about. Okay, yeah. There you go. Can't say I really buy that personally, Dada, but whatever, I'll learn if I have to. And like I said, it's tradition, if it's tradition, then it should be, it's a good technique. But that's not what Key believes, and she doesn't like it either, I don't think. But yeah. I mean, again, you gotta remember, these are Imperial Japanese. These aren't the Republic of Japan. There is a very insanely big difference. Alright, so... I mean, but when I say that, the US military probably on the side of the world right now in this game are doing it for the same reason. I'm pretty sure, but there's a difference. I believe there'll be a difference with the Americans if they if we see the Americans in this game, that they are, you know, they're doing mixed martial arts against tradition, and just in case, I guess they throw Japanese on to fight them, or because you know, they fought them already. But yeah, or you know, or if in case they need to. In case there are people that fight them, but regardless of the actual reason, they won't flaunt the fact that they might fight people one day. They'll just say it's tradition, or they say it's a good thing to know. But yeah. Alright, by the way, so... Alright, so can't say I like getting my butt kicked all the time. Anyway, it's nice to get a little payback one of these days, just get good.
実戦じゃ投げられたりしないけどね
Okay, well, you don't get superplexed in a real battle. Wait, no super lax in a real battle. Yes, he won't. It might take up the grip. All right, so Tucker. Oh.
ついでに言うと素手で戦うことは絶対にしちゃいけないあるなら棒切れでも使って戦う
Okay. Just for a record, don't ever try fighting someone barehanded. Even a stick's better than nothing. That's true. Not that I would like to fight dirt like that, but yeah. But I mean, you know, I would personally carry around a baton. A shock baton, just in case. Or taser. You know, one of those, not one of those tasers where you shoot. Okay, one of those too, but no, I'm talking about a taser with just the electrics. On the end of it, where you just put someone's someone's arm. By myself, Tucker. Then there's literally no point to me battling you to beam me up. Dada question mark?
どうかな
Okay. Dada, I wouldn't go that far. Tucker. Are you even talking? Are you taking this seriously?
白金いつまで休んでいるつもりだ
Marvel, sugar, how are you going to keep lollygagging? Tucker, great. Here comes the sergeant from heck. Dada, and he didn't heck.
訓練で汗を流しただけ戦場で血を流さずに済む覚えておけ
Marvel. If you sweat during training, you won't bleed as much on the battlefield. Remember that. True. Good words. The girl. Okay, Dada.
怒られた
Okay. Dada, what she meant, you were standing right there. The girl. Sweat during training so you don't bleed as much on the battlefield, Dada. That's what she said.
そうだね
Okay, Dada, she's right. The girl. And that's why we're doing this.
続きやる
Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, I want to continue. Tucker, yeah, it's still fun if I don't win at least once.
次は折らなきゃ
Tucker, I guess I better break something this time then. Tucker, do you have
折っ
to?
てほしい
Okay, would you like me to? Tucker, what do you think?
じゃあ折ろっか
Look at that face. Okay, Bucket Bronze it is then. Wait, that's not what she said. That's what I said. Okay, broken bones it is. Tucker, nope. Oh, my bad, I accidentally hit my minimize button. Here, back. Alright, so, Tucker, don't I even get to get a say? Okay, and that I in what? That She totally got me dancing and Paul Rand. Yeah. Guess I assume they haven't changed much either deep down. But something does feel a little off. I expect her to hate an organization like the military. Who said that she doesn't? Okay, well, I guess it's fine.
折っていいんだ
Okay, so I can break them then. You're caught already. Ooh, one of you don't want to explain to the section why I'm disabled?
Huh?
At this point. Okay, oh. Figure finally she gets it.
じゃあ手加減して首を
Okay, then that I'll go for the neck instead. Nick instead. Wow. Figure then I'll die or be permanently disabled.
ダメ
Okay, you will. Figure, of course I will.
なんだ
Okay, lame. Figure. Again, must switch. I have to switch 2 letters on this time. That goes here and it goes here. Darn it! Don't you dare think you can get away with mocking me forever. Figure. Let's roll again. Good thing I don't care about playing by the rules. Now she's gonna own your face. Figure. Besides all fair and love and war, there are no rules in Battlefield. There is. I'm countering STA with my polo. Oh, there he goes again. Figure. Dash special.
よし解散
Marmo. Okay, dismissed. As you can tell, I'm trying to finish a day apart now, which is not going to be apart anymore. We've been definitely going over an hour. We're definitely gone over an hour. I'm pretty sure how much over an hour we're going. I think it was 17 minutes before I accidentally minimized the game, which is a good feature. I mean, the game was like this, but anyway. Alright, Tucker. Dada, it's finally over. Dada, lunchtime at least. Dada. Oh, it's lunch.
お腹すいたね
Okay. That I'm sure I'm hungry. Tucker, yeah, I could kneel over right here and now. Dada. Guess maybe that means I've finally gotten used to this. Dada. I'm actually feeling hungry after training now. Dada. That might stem as improving or anything. Dada.
一番運動量の少ない人が何か言ってるわ
You burn least calories than any of us. What are you complaining about? You know, that depends. He's not used to this sort of thing. He probably burned more. I think. That's how that works. Alright, so, take her. I get off my back class rep.
委員長って言うな。
Stop calling me that!
でも佐藤さん、委員長さんみたいだね。
Okay. But you really act like one. Shike-san?
まあ分隊長だからな。
Mikai. Oh. Mikai? No, not Mikai. She is not Russian. Japanese are different. Alright, so, Maya. Well, she is the Russian. She is the squad leader. Anyway, I'm hungry. I want food. Food.
まったく。撤収は私たちでやるから先に行ってなさい。白金が一緒だと遅くなるだけだからね。
Chihiro. Oh, for heaven's sake, I will put everything away. Go ahead, Shirogane. If you help us, we'll just end up being late. True. Them's fighting words. Or as I like to say, or as I like to say, budge. I can't really deny them. Yes, I'll take you up on the offer. Take her. Anything's always circles back to the whole collective responsibility thing, So if I'm gonna help split the work, I guess at least I can do, or at least I can do is get tea for all of them. Oh, that's nice. What the voice said.